So it's after work, Monday, the following week of changing my one spark plug. So let me touch on that a little bit. This isn't a video about auto or anything like that, but if you are experiencing this issue, because it's a pain and the angles and all that, it turns out, and I still believe I have the pictures on my phone. I could show you the pictures. We had one of those telescoping snaking cameras you put down in there and took pictures from Klein Tools. What we thought was the rubber boot off of a socket got stuck down in there, and that's what the pictures would show that would support our theory, but we can't find that rubber boot. And it happened to be that the socket was not latching onto the nut at that angle, so we used a different spark plug socket and it gripped onto it and it took it out. So I still have 7 more cylinders to change. So yeah, but anyway, I got some mail in and a lot of it is substrate. Let's do a little unboxing, because you know I don't do a lot of those videos. I re-upped on my Happy Frog too, so we're good to go. Okay, so guys, if you don't know, my baby boy is now in college. He's attending Ball State University, majoring in band education. And he asked me for decor, and he really didn't specify, and so I was, didn't really put a lot of thought towards plants. And then, when I said I could send you Hoyas, and they actually sell really well. They're great plants to grow. They don't tissue culture well. Actually, they don't tissue culture at all. And so they maintain their value a lot easier versus these rare monsteras and philodendrons. Most of them you can tissue culture or they propagate well. Some of them, there's some exceptions to the rules, obviously. Philodendron islemaniae. Apparently that one is an air layer only propagation. I have little water vials now for plant swaps in case, or whatever, if I want to take last minute cuttings and give them to somebody or swap them. I now have water vials, or even send them through the mail, cuttings. And they're actually pretty cheap. I think I paid about $6 or $7 for 200 of, how many? I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I've got. Then I paid $20 for this many cocoa chip brick. What's this? Well, let me get back to you because it's hard to do one-handed. And the strawberry clips, aka propagation clips, the plastic ones. I was using the metal floral pins, and those are a pain in the butt. Plus, if you drop them or misplace them, that may not be fun. I have yet to experience that, but I can only imagine my ditzy self doing that. So these are the propagation pins, and these are also cheap. I paid like $5 for 200 or something like that. And then I got my Purador vitamin C. But it looks like they've changed. Oh, no, I got the wrong. They sent the wrong thing. Wonderful. Well, we got the wrong radiator for the TJ that blew up the radiator, so I have to send that back. We got one for an LJ instead of a TJ. So I guess I'll have to make a FedEx run and return this as well, because that's wrong. And then I got some Panoxyl in there, my summertime staple face wash. And body, I use it on my chest too, which also helps. So this is what the one brick broke up to look like. So I'm going to just keep this in here, use my other small toe, and make my Hoya base with it. I'm going to split this up, which has horrible Costa Farms just straight potting soil in it, which is not the best for Hoya. And I obviously don't keep plants this size. I do. I keep plants this size. That was a lie. Many plants this size. There we go. Because room. Where are you going to fit all those big pots at? So I like to keep several smaller potted plants if I can. And of course, I want some loud statement plants too. But this one's definitely going to go into a 4-inch pot for me. And then I'm going to split it up and gives one of them to my baby boy in college, and probably for the upcoming plant swap coming up. And maybe if anybody else wants some, and you leave it in the comment, you could be a lucky winner. All right, guys, we'll come back after a bit. I filled half of this container up with Fox Farm Happy Frog potting soil, and then I added in 2 Mackenzie handful scoops of Back to Roots organic perlite from Walmart, and then I added in 2 Mackenzie small handfuls of play sand in there for anti-caking, and this is what it's looking like with this kind of orchid bark. Last time I used reptile bark, I didn't show me making a mix with that, and before that it was Miracle Grow orchid bark mix, and I tried to stay away from Monsanto products, and Miracle Grow's one of them down the chain. So I was looking for something better. This I got, I think I mentioned this before, if not, all of that for $20. So I think that was a pretty good buy. And yeah, so let's get to repotting now. Mackenzie, shut up. I mean, it's doing good for now, but long term and for most people, this is a better soil solution. I'm just saying, because I've been there, done that. Alright guys, so this is what I've got to get rid of. I have 2 other 4-inch pots over there. One's for me, one's for my baby boy. Like I said earlier, my baby boy made me happy when he's asking for grow lights and plants. I don't remember if I ever finished that thought or not. I'm supposed to be taking medicine for my ADHD, and I do not. So I do that a lot. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4-inch pots up available for grabs, and that's awesome. And my next class at Master Gardeners is basic botany, and I have half a mind to bring some of these in because those aerial roots, they propagate me. Some of them almost look like peduncles, but I did not see a true peduncle on these Wayettii vines yet. But anyway guys, thank you for stopping by. I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless y'all.